I'm at 1112 Broadview Place in Milford, Ohio, doing a sanitary lateral inspection for the purchase of a home. We're looking for any structural issues, root intrusion, anything that may be of concern to the buyer. This is we're right next to the AC unit, the condenser, out in the backyard. The clean out is in the ground, as you can see here. And then we're going to be going out, I believe this goes out and around the house. This would be considered a converted septic, which means originally there was a septic tank in the backyard. And when they ran sewer down the street, they just hooked on in the backyard and ran it around the house to get out. So it's a common practice when they convert these over, but of course rock fell in there, but that's not a concern. That'll make its way all the way out to the main. But I'm also looking to see if there is any other clean outs along the way. This looks like we went into like a black. There we are, right there. Looks like this is like an old black PVC, but I'm going to actually pause the video here real quick and get a locate, because we did already found another clean out. As you can see, there's a connection right there above. That would be another clean out, another access point. So real quick, I'm going to pause the video and I'm going to turn on my locator. It allows me to precisely locate where my camera is, so we can find this spot and at least mark it or maybe uncover it if we need access. Okay, so it is open. There is no cap on this, so it's gonna be one thing. That's why you're getting the leaves down in there and stuff, is because this has actually been left wide open. You need to put a cap on this to prevent large objects from getting down in there, or kids throwing stuff down in there. But so far this all looks really good structurally. And here we're starting to make that turn to go around the house. This looks like black ABS piping, which would be a certain like late 70s, I believe, early 80s. They didn't use this for a very long period of time. It's a PVC, it's a plastic, but so there's no real problem with it. They just didn't use it for a very long time. So far this is all looking really good. We're probably going to be out 100, depending on where the main is, we could be out 150 feet. But so far this all looks really good. I know the fixtures have been tested, so there has been some water going through this recently, so we're not seeing any kind of bellying or water pooling due to a belly. So everything looks really good so far. making a slight turn and turn down. If you look in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen, you can see the angle indicator on the camera. It just tells you kind of what pitch the camera is sitting, so you can tell if you're dropping. And it looks like the drop increased, which means we're probably getting close to the main, or at least going under the road. And in fact, we've just switched over to clay. So that means we would be off the property at 114 feet. And this is what the municipality had put in to cross the street. And probably the main itself is also clay. So far, this looks really good structurally too. May have to run some water here and kind of help the camera get out a little bit further. We're about 142 feet. I'm probably not far from the main. Then we are off the property, but we still would like to get all the way to the main to make sure we're inspecting the entire lateral. So I'm going to pause the video for a second. I'm going to go run some water.
Open that back door.
We'll continue pulling back. Back in the PVC, which means we're back onto the property. But as you can see, even with the water running, that camera lens is only about 1/4 inch or half inch, probably about a half inch off the bottom of the pipe. So it would, any bellies show up pretty well. Belly being like a low spot in the line. So this is all pretty clear. You can actually see a line on the side of the pipe. Well, it's about as high as that water gets at any point, even under heavy usage, which would be like, you know, doing a load of laundry or taking a shower. Double check that spot right there just to make sure that it wasn't a clean out, and it wasn't. Piece of something stuck to the side there, but just wanted to make sure that wasn't roots. You can go on the back half of the house. There's that clean out, which we marked. And if you look, that rock is already gone. So, we are already back out, and so everything looked really good. Didn't find any issues at all. It's free flowing at the time of inspection. Didn't see any structural issues or root intrusion. The connections looked nice and tight. Didn't find anything at all other than the uncovered clean out cap, which is a simple, just you know, get the grass out of the way and go buy a $3 or $4 cap at Lowe's or Home Depot or one of those, and then you'll be all set. So that'll end the inspection at 1112 Broadview Place in Milford, Ohio.